Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back again. Faculty Emmanuel from CapacityBay.org, and I'm your instructor for today's section. So, in the previous class, I went through the solution for the practical project. I call it Project 1. That's the part 1. So, this section, I'm going to be going through the part 2, the other section. So, without further ado, let's just dive right in. Okay, so open up my Visual Studio Code. Now this was the previous one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to comment this out. I'm going to start from this, and then I'm going to add a comment. I'm sorry, exclamation, and then I'm going to cut this and then comment it out. Just going to take this off. Alright, so I'm having these sections. I'm just going to look at the question right now, and then the next one says add an iframe, alright, of this link with so and so width. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that iframe. So I can just comment out something. Call it second section. Alright, so I'm going to add an iframe. I'm going to add an iframe tag, and then I'm going to add the source attribute of the path. Now they give us a link, so I'm going to copy out this link, copy, and then paste it in here. Alright, so the question says add an iframe and it should have a width of 800 pixels and a height of 500 pixels. So let's go ahead and do that. Width of 800 pixel, and then a height of 500 pixel. So I save and then I go back to my browser. I refresh. Alright, so the iframe is working. Okay, go back and then go back to the next question. So it says create a survey form just like the one in the attached image. Okay, so I have an attached image over here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this way. And then I'm going to have this and then this. Alright, so I have a survey form over here, and then the question says I should. Okay, so it says create a create a survey form just like this. So I'm going to go back to my index assignment.html, and then let's go ahead and create that. I guess I'm going to duplicate this. I want this one bigger, so I'm going to take this one this way. Alright, so I'm having I want to wrap this inside the div because I guess I'm going to justify it. So I just want to wrap it inside the div. So I'm having my div. This is just like a parent of any parent element. So I have my div, and then I'm going to have a h1 with the employee interests survey form, and then the next step I'm going to wrap this inside the div. I'm going to wrap inside the div also I'm gonna call it enter your name. Okay, and then I'm gonna have an input of text. Okay, and then if I go over it, go to the browser over here, you can see I'm having my employee interest and this. So I can come over here, my wrap div, I want to change the style, and then I'm going to give it the property of text align and then center. So I just want to center it. See that? Now I'm just going to duplicate this div, and then I'm going to change this to entire department. And I'm still going to duplicate this, and then I'm going to change this to text area of any size I want. Alright, so go over here, you can see my text area. I can reduce the rows to maybe 5, and then you see that. Alright, so what next? Do you exercise at home? So I'm going to wrap this a div also, and then I'm going to have do you exercise at home, and then I'm going to have an input of radio button, because that's a radio button. I'm going to have a name. I'll just call it ESA. Take off this ID, and then I'll pass in a yes beside it, then duplicate it, pass in a no, and then over here you can see my radio button, yes or no. Alright, that's the work of the name attribute. You see that? So done with that, I'm going to go over to the next one. I'm going to have a div of how do you like to read about your favorites, topics. Alright, and then I'm gonna go and input an input tag of checkbox. Alright, and I'm gonna pass in a name of topics. Just call it topic. Take this out, then I pass in, you can see over here just have one button, and I pass in books, duplicate, pass in online resources, duplicate, pass in phone apps, duplicate, and then pass in magazine. Magazines, and then if I go over here you can see, so they actually on the same line. I can decide to add a break. I come over here and then I add a break. My bad. Alright, and then it's duplicated. Okay, so what's the next one is what genre of movies do you like? Alright, so I'm gonna do a different div for that, and then I'm gonna ask what genre of movies do you like, and then I'm going to pass in a select tag. I just want it empty. A select tag, and then in it I'm going to pass in options with the value of comedy and duplicate this, change this to, let's say, action, change this to, let's say, romance, and then over here I'll change this to romance and action. Okay, so if I go back to you can see I have text, I have a select button, comedy, action. I can select whichever I want, and then the next one over here is a submit button. So I'll go out and I have an input of submit, and then the value is going to be submit form. Okay, so over here I have a submit button. See that? So that's for that question. So I'll go to the next one, and then the next question says create 4 audio elements with sources. Alright, I think I have just 2 audio elements here, so I'm going to create just 2 audio elements. Alright, so how do I do that? I'm going to go back to my assignment, that's HTML, and then I'm going to just make a comment, audio, and then I'm going to create my audio tag. I'm going to add no source, I'm going to add a control to it, control attribute. Alright, and inside I'm going to add the source tag, so source, and inside the source tag I'm going to have my source attributes. Alright, and then going to give it path to my file. So I have one over here, awaken.mp3, so I'm going to put that awaken.mp3, and then I'm going to input the type. What type of file is that? So the type attribute is going to carry audio / it's mp3, so mp3. Now I'm just going to duplicate this source, and then I have the second one, which is cutting, so I'm just going to change this to cutting. Alright, so if I refresh this, I have cutting spelled well. Alright, so let me refresh the page, and then I have a music over here. So that's all. I have that, and the source. So where is this? Okay, so you can see you can also download that. It has the controls. So let's move over to the next question. That's how to add the image tag. So I'm going to elapse this. The next question says video files are located inside a folder called my videos, and my videos is located inside a folder called multimedia, while multimedia is located inside the same folder as your HTML file. Okay, so let's do that. In the same folder inside my HTML file is this is my HTML file. So I'm going to create a new folder called multimedia, and my videos folder is located inside multimedia. So I'm going to create a new folder inside multimedia. I'm going to call it my videos. Alright, so go into my videos, and then I'm going to grab these 3 videos over here, and I'm going to take it into my videos. Okay, so I have multimedia tag, which is in the same directory with my assignment.html, and I have a video, my videos tag inside, my videos folder inside rather, and then I have videos inside that. So with that, I can go ahead and create a 4 video element to view your video file in your browser. So go ahead, and I'm going to elapse this, and I'll come over here, and then let me just create a comment, video, and I'm going to create a video tag, now the source but controls, and then in it I'm going to have a source, alright, with an src attribute of the path. But before that, I'm going to add the type. So it's a type of video, and then it's MP4. I'm going to duplicate this into 4 places. Alright, now I need to add a source. So my assignment.html is in a directory, so I need to the same directory with my multimedia tag. So I have to just go ahead and type in this. I have multimedia, and then inside multimedia I have my videos tag, and inside my videos tag I have the video, which is 1.mp4. So I went to the multimedia tag, and then I had my videos folder, multimedia folder. I have my videos folder, and then my video. So I'm going to copy that and input here. So just change this to 2 here, and then change this to 3 here, and then change this to 4. So why this is not showing is because the videos are stacking on each other. So I can play the video, and you see my video is playing. If I decide to deactivate one, I can go ahead and deactivate this by exclamation dash dash, and then just cut this and put it at the end. Okay, so you can see I now have a different video over here. Alright, so they're all stacking on each other. Same with the audio, it's stacking on each other. If I change this, or let me maximize this, you see they're stacking on each other. So we have come to the end of this section. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and hope you tried it out before the solution. So if you have any questions, drop that in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a new video. See you in the next session. Thank you.